Hi, I am Umarella, and this video is gonna be a video about how we make descriptive text in the Google site. So, uh, this is about the writing project that you can give to your student. So, by using Google site, not only using Microsoft Word, so you can check their project or their task or assignment about descriptive text in the Google site. So in Google site, we do not only write something like text or blog, but we can also add, like attach some pictures or videos from YouTube to make our site or page more interesting. So you can ask your student to do that too. So the creativity will be shown when they can arrange their own website or their own site or their own page for their descriptive text. So in the end of the video, I'm going to show you one of the descriptive text that I already created in the Google site for you to see, so you can also make it. So let's start.
So here it is. I'm gonna show you how I make students to make their assignment in their website, and I'm going to use Google Site for this. Google Site can be used for me to assess my students' works. So you can directly find it in Google, like you can directly type Google Site and you choose it, and you will tap this. So this is, you can see in the screen, this is the display of the first page of the Google site. So this one, and I'm going to make the new one, and you too, you can try it. You can make the new page for your Google site. So I choose blank. This is, we have the plus symbol, so you can click it. Okay, so this is the first page that you will do in your page in your website. Here you can change the site name, like for example you can ask your student, or you can make your own first, like, and the site name, and I'm gonna choose descriptive text because my students will have several descriptive texts, so I choose to write a descriptive text. So here, if you want to add logo, you can click here. There's a choice where you can click add logo, and you can choose it. So you can select the logo that you want to select. So I just select here, and I will go to Google image search, and for example I type student, and Google will show you several pictures of students. If you want to, like, make a PNG picture, so it will show like, it will be showed like this. So I will choose one of the logo from here, for example this one, and I choose it and I insert it. So yeah, and it's done. So here it is. I have the site name, descriptive text, and also the logo. So here in the title page, the page title, we can change it. For example, for your student can change it into descriptive text. Something like this. And you can change the image, like the background if you don't like it, and you can choose change image here. You can just upload a picture or something related to the title of this page, or you can select image. So here we go again. So I'm gonna select one of the images which I think appropriate with the title. Okay, maybe I'm going to choose this one. Yeah, like this. So after that, here we have text box in the right side. Here we have text box, and we can choose it if we want to, like in this very first page. Then we will have some introduction to our page. We can choose text box and to write something in it. So I'm gonna click it like that, and here, for example, hello, welcome to my page or to my website. Enjoy the reading, for example. Okay, and we're done with the introduction. If we want to add something more here, under here we can add more, like we can add text box again, and we will write about anything. For example, the description of all the materials or all the text that we write. For example, if you ask your students to make some some text, descriptive text about for example, the first one is about person, because I'm going to use it for the example here, and the second one is about places that they ever visited, and the last one is about the other description of their own culture, for example, something like that. And so we can add some more explanations about that. So like in the first one, we already read about hello, welcome to my website, enjoy the reading. And here, this blog, for example, is created to fulfill the writing project, for example. So I have 3 descriptive text, for example, which are describing one of my family member, and then beach, for example. Here perhaps I will put Santai Beach. Or if you ever visited another place, like you can put it like Fort Rotterdam, Fort Amsterdam, for example. Then you can put it, and what culture that you want to describe, for example, like which are describing one of my family members, Fort Amsterdam, and Tifa dance. So here it is. We finish it. So this one, in the pages, we can add more another pages, and we can make the title of the page like descriptive text 1 person. It's just an example, something like that. And here we can add text box, so you can give your description about the person that you know. Hey, I have a sister. Her name is Rida. Rida is blah 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 blah, and you can keep describing about your sister or another family member that you already choose in the text box. So after that, you can choose the image, for example, the picture of your sister, and you can select it, or you can upload it from your uh, PC. So I'm gonna find some pictures of Rida, and I'm gonna choose one of it. So this is I have some pictures of my sister Rida in the PC. So I choose one of it that I can show you in the page, so you can see her when you can read my description about her, but you can also see her, so you can know her by seeing her picture. So I'm gonna choose one of it. Okay, this one, for example. Oh, this is her picture. And I'm gonna use text box. I'm sorry, I'm gonna delete it. I forget that. This one. And I move it under the picture so you can see her face first, and then you can see the description. So you can see her picture first when you see the first page of descriptive text 1, which is describe about person. Here you can see the picture first and then the description, or perhaps we can move it, like move the text beside the picture. So when someone wants to read this, they can see the picture and then see this description. So like I have a sister, her name is Rida. Rida is 16 years old, and she is my youngest sibling. And so on, so on, so on. You can finish your own description about this. So after you finish it, you can leave this page, and perhaps you can choose again about the text box, and you write under the description of this all, and you choose something like thank you for reading, or you can just leave it without any text, any closing text, like thank you for reading or something like that. Or you can add something more interesting for it, you can do that. And because as I already explained that I'm going to make 3 pages, actually 4 pages, plus one homepage, I mean. So if you want to add more like this, new pages, you choose again new pages, and then you make new title of the page that you will make, descriptive text to place, for example. Here, the place that I mean is Fort Amsterdam in Hila. In Maluku, we have Fort Amsterdam. So in Hila, so I will use it as the one of the text here. I'm gonna describe about Fort Amsterdam, for example. We can do just the same thing as the previous page, which was about person, and we can use it in a description about place too. So if you want to add text box, you can choose text box again, and you can write about Fort Amsterdam, for example. Fort Amsterdam is located in Hila Kaitetu. The fourth is a Dutch fort, and you can add more information, description about the fort in the text box. So if you want to make the same position as the previous description, you can move it like this, and then you can choose what's that, the image. Here I'm gonna select it from the internet because I actually do not really have the picture of it of Fort Amsterdam, so I'm gonna search it in Google image search, and I will type Fort Amsterdam. Okay, and we got some pictures and like this, but I think the only appropriate picture that I can take is this one, the first one. So I will choose it. I'm gonna insert it. Yeah, and now we get that. We get the image of or the picture of this fort. And if you are comfortable to make it like side to side, then you can move the description just beside of the picture like the previous one, or if you want to put it under the picture, and you can move it. If you want to put it above the picture, then you can move it again, something like this. And if you want to make it in a little bit in the middle, then you can make it like this. If you don't, you can pull it like this. Okay, so you can continue the description. Also, if you want to add video from YouTube, for example, and you can add it from here also. For example, here you can choose YouTube. Yes, this is just the same place with a text box or image, and you can scroll down until you get YouTube, and you choose YouTube. When you choose YouTube, and you can find several videos to support your descriptive text. For example, I mean, if you don't want to only see the picture or some pictures of the place that you describe, and you want to add some video. So if you don't have any video, and you can add some video or one of the videos in YouTube, like I'm gonna click or choose or type Benteng Amsterdam Hila. Then I will choose one of the video which can show me the vlog of Benteng Amsterdam or Fort Amsterdam in Hila. So you can choose it. This is just for supporting your descriptive text. If you don't want to show it, it's okay, but if you want to make it more like interesting, so you can put it. So I'm going to select it. Okay, so we have it here, one of the video. This is just the same thing with the previous one. You can locate your video wherever you want. You can locate it. And also, yes, something like this, the description. Like you can make it side to side. And I mean, if you cannot find the video by using English, it's okay for you to use video which use bahasa. or even you can add the video from your PC or from your Google Drive, which is about Benteng Amsterdam or Fort Amsterdam, or the place you want to describe. Also, if you want to make the picture or the visual that you chose to be bigger, you can pull it like this, so you can arrange the size of the pictures or the video that you already uploaded. You can find another video if you want to. If you want to type it in English, or you can check it first, or you can upload. For example, if you ever went to that place and then you have to make a video, you have to make a video and then you make it, and you can edit without searching in YouTube. But if you want to find the other, yeah, you can find it. You can choose it like this, something like that, and you can continue about your description text. So you can finish it, and you can ask your student to finish it, and you can move to, after you finish it, you can move to the next page. If you have if you give your student 3 tasks or 3 texts of descriptive text, and let's move to the next one or the last one, like descriptive text 3, maybe about dance. So we relate it to culture, and you can edit here, and you can do the same thing as you already did in the previous pages. You can add a text box to the description, and you can add pictures as the visual, or you can also add video. So for example, another students who will check your students work, then they can see not only picture or not only reading text, but also watching a video as the visual. And also here we can see the preview of the page before we publish it. From here, then you can click preview, and we can see, for example, this is the home page. Yeah, you can see as I already created, and then descriptive text 1, descriptive text 2, and the last one descriptive text 3, something like that. You can click this, so we can exit the preview. Also, this one is for large screen, this one is tablet screen, so we can see from here that if we will see this from tablet, then we will see the displays like this. And if you want to see from phone, from your Android, for example, then the display will be like this. So we can make it not only by using PC, but also using Android or your iPhone or tablet, something like that. So exit it now. And here in share with others, we can choose the people or groups who can see our website, Google site, or this page. So we can click any address, any email, we can add it, or for example, if I has I have several email that is already had been here. So for example, I choose Licalmero, something like that. Then maybe the others, if I have a group here, then I'm gonna type it and I'm gonna add it here, and then I send it, for example, and I click send, and it will be sent to that person. So they can see my page now, not only me. For example, if I add my students, something like that, or the students want to add the lecture, something like that. And after that, if we finish it, we can publish. The last one, before we leave this page, we publish it, we can also change the themes of our display. Like here, we can choose, for example, if I choose it, and it will change like that. This one, it will change like that. You can choose the theme that you like, for example. Okay, I stick to this. And now I can publish it. This is just an example, and you can try it to your students to read about their text, their descriptive text, so they do not only write it on Microsoft Word only, so they can work by using Google Sites, so you can check it out. And this is the web address, for example. So it's showed like this, and then we can publish it. Yeah, and we can view it. For example, this one, this is the descriptive text 3. This is the home page. This is the descriptive text 1, text 2, and text 3. Something like that. If you want to edit your page, and you can click the symbol, pencil symbol, then we can edit it again, something like that. And if you want to republish it, then publish it. So thank you so much.
So that is the tutorial how you can use Google Site for making an assignment or project for your students in the classroom. So this is about descriptive text, and I hope that will be helpful for you and you can try it in your classroom. So thank you so much for your attention, and thank you for watching, and bye.